Let's look at the 1 hour chart, and the 1 hour chart still looks like it's kind of consolidating, moving sideways. We did have news this morning at 8:30. It was the GDP growth rate. Doesn't look like it affected the markets much anyway, but I do believe right now, looking at the 1 hour chart, we are trading in a premium. After it took out those all-time highs, price has been consolidating sideways for a bit. In order for me to be bullish and take longs, just going off the 1 hour chart, this would need to come down a bit. If you look at this, equilibrium is at the 50 fib. I would like to see price come down here a little bit, maybe even down into optimal trade entry, into OTE, and then take price up higher. But you know what, we'll see. I don't know what price will do, but this is just looking at the 1 hour chart, right? So let's dig into the 15-minute. So Asia high was left untapped. Asia low was taken before London session was open. London took out PM low and previous day's low. It's still kind of moving sideways. Price is just continuously moving sideways right now. If price had dug up into this fair value gap and came down, then I would expect price to move up now. So because it did take a pretty significant low, I am going to say that in the AM session we could see price move up to take out London high, Asia high, NYC PM high, or even previous day's highs, right? So there's 3 pools of liquidity right here where there's 3 session highs. So I am going to be waiting for a long position, which could be now actually. If you look at this leg, price came down into the 50 fib, it hit the 618, kind of moving up, tapped into the 830 open. We could see price come back down into the 70-79 fib a little bit and then shoot up, but that's what we're going to be waiting for. If we are bullish and I see signs of bullish price action at 10 o'clock, I'm going to be waiting for a silver bullet fair value gap to take price up, and then just call it a day. So that's going to be the plan. If price heads down, then I'm just going to continue to wait for an entry, but we'll see. We'll see. Right now it looks like price wants to come back down into this fib area that I'm going to mark out as OTE, and then we'll see what price does. Okay, it's 9:32. Market is opened. We're looking at the 5-minute chart. This is the OTE that I mentioned. We're just going to be waiting to see what price does. Price action looks really bad. Price is coming down into OTE. There's a volume imbalance here as well. So I'm going to see if price wants to tap into these and then shoot up or not. But it's not the correct time for me to enter. It's still really early, 9:33. Even though price could come up into these levels, I'm going to be patient and wait until 10. I don't have enough information for me to make a decision right now, because this to me looks like consolidation, manipulation for another leg down, right? We don't bottom with accumulation, but one could say this is manipulation, right? It took out these lows here. We'll see. Yeah, the AM session could just be a bunch of chop, and then during lunch and PM we could see move up or down. So it doesn't look like much right now. Price came back into the OTE again, but I think we're going to take out London low. So I'm going to mark out London low. I'm going to mark out this NYC AM session low as well. Low. I'm also going to mark this low as all potential targets to take out. And this low. Price does not look good today. No, it doesn't. So price came down, took out London low. The next pool of liquidity is right down here, and then there's another one here. So if we're bearish, then we're going to expect price to come down. When did all-time highs get taken? What was this, Friday? So if we're looking at the weekly candle, pumped up. Yeah, we could see a down week all the way down and then come back up. Wow, I just realized my previous week's lows and highs were wrong. Definitely in this daily fair value gap, so I think that's where the draw on liquidity is going to be, in line with price action here. So at 10 o'clock, if price wants to teeter around here, then we will be taking an entry there. If price wants to come back up into here, then we will be taking a short. Even possibly a long, I don't know. We're gonna wait. I don't really know what price wants to do, so we will wait. One could say if price wants to leave this untapped, then this is a change in the state of delivery, right? Fair value gap, price can come back in here to go long, take out these highs. Okay, it's the first entry. Stopped out. My first trade on Top Step. Maybe we should just wait. So I entered a second short. I saw this fair value gap hold with the wicks coming down and bouncing off of the 930 open. So if I was to short, this would have been a perfect short because this was in a discount, in my opinion. So my first entry was definitely wrong. This would have been a better entry here, and I entered here. I entered here with this candle coming back up, and I'm expecting price to come back down into this sell side. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. Man, that was a stressful run. So this entry was premature right here because it was not in a discount. It was still in a premium. And I made the same mistake yesterday when I was going long. So I'm going to notate that in my journal. My Apex funded account, sorry, I'm on the wrong chart, but my Apex funded account is not doing well because I started revenge trading. So I'll keep y'all posted on that and what happens on that. But my Top Step, I'm keeping my cool. I'm trying to, just balance myself here a little bit. So we'll see how this goes. Acting off of this volume imbalance here. If indeed price is bearish, price should not come back up to this level. Maybe not even here. So I'm going to mark that out. I'm just going to bring my stop down to here. Doesn't look like this is going to be a winning trade. I'm on the wrong side again. Peace. Alright, y'all, just a little update. My Apex funded account is gone. It's a goner. Did not manage that account well, but this is my Top Step funded account. We are long one mini contract, and I am targeting this 15-minute high up here. We did close above this fair value gap, so it does make me a little more bullish, but I'm not sure. I could close the position now if I wanted to, but I'm going to hang on to it. I'm going to move my stop up, actually, because we broke that high. I don't see a reason for the price to come back down this level, so I'm okay with that risk. If it comes down, whatever. But I am targeting this high. I actually really don't want to take a loss on this position, so if it doesn't hold, then I'm just probably gonna take profits. I'm gonna move my stop up, actually. I don't want to take a loss right here. Okay, cool. So that was a small $10 gain. Hey, sorry, y'all. I was in a short and helping up a buddy of mine looking at some Bitcoin charts, and nice. That was just a $900 gain on my Top Step account. I'm gonna share with you the executions and everything in just a second, but I apologize for not showing y'all that trade. I got chopped around here. I took many mini trades, and I know I shouldn't have done that because I was literally straight up gambling here. And then I walked away, came back. I saw what the market was doing with the clearer head. I took a short, scaled in here, and then I sold one here, and I sold one here. Top Step 100K funded account performance summary. Took a total of 12 trades, which is not correct because I took a total of 9 trades. All right. So took a total of 12 trades well, according to Trade-O-Vate. 5 winning trades, 7 losing trades. Total loss was 925. I did not follow my 2 loss max daily rule, which is why you see a total of $925. I was able to make back all of my losses for a total P&L of $719.16. I should have stopped trading after these 2 losses right here. But instead, I lost my Apex funded account, and this one I was able to salvage somehow. Look at all of these really bad trades, right? I mean, I managed my risk. I just overtraded. That's basically the bottom line, right? These are my executions. Started off trading micros and then just went on to minis. Again, if you're watching this and you're looking to become a better trader, this is a great example of what not to do. All right, I'm going to be the first one to tell you. When you lose 2 trades, just walk away. Because it's not worth the stress. It's not worth the headache of trying to make it back and then losing and blowing accounts. I'm going through it right now, and I'm trying to fix that bad habit. I take like 1 step forward, 2 step back sometimes. Sometimes I take 2 steps forward and 1 step back, and it's a journey. It's a process. People don't change easily, and it's something that's a work in progress, right? So I'm just trying to keep things positive here. So I did a great job in making this back, but the way that I made it back is not great at all. All right, let's look at my Apex funded account, 50K funded account. Yikes. 30 trades total, 23 losing trades. I literally just started gambling and just went on tilt. I deserved this, right? Losing a funded account, trading the way that I did, this is what happens. All right. I should have stopped trading when I had this 1 loss or 2 losses, these 2 losses here. All right. It would have been an okay loss. Like I would have been able to come back tomorrow with a clearer head and make things back. But no, I had to continue to trade because my pride. It's okay though. It's all right. It's okay. Now, what I want to show you is my Apex evaluation account that I just got funded. This is my Apex 50K evaluation account that is now funded. I will be trading this tomorrow along with my Top Step funded account. I don't like the way that I got it funded, but it got funded. All right. I took a total of 5 losing trades, which I don't think that's right. I think Trade-O-Vate logs every single. You know what? I'm not going to get into technical things. I mean, it is what it is, right? I managed my risk well. The largest losing trade was 135, and I was able to scale it up. These are my executions here. This is the dashboard of my 100K funded account. $719.16 for the day. For the week, or for the month, because we are tracking the month, and we are still logging the spreadsheet. We are in week 4. The week 4 is not over yet, so I'm not going to update this thing, but we are in the green now. $908. We are in the green. We are supposed to be trading 1 micro, just 1 micro, and I've been doing a very bad job of following this plan. I would like to follow this plan, and maybe I'll do this with the Apex Trader funded account. So I'll have 2 micro trading plans, like one for Top Step, one for Apex. But this is a good guide to follow. This is my Apex funded account for the month. It's gone. It's blown. 17 trades. Started off really good. Lost 2.5K today, and it's gone. So these are my executions for my Apex evaluation account. So yeah, tomorrow I'll be continuing to trade my Top Step 100K funded account, and I will be starting to trade my new Apex 50K funded account. If you wanted to take advantage of their sale, click on the link in the description below for 80% off. If you liked the video, please leave a comment, let me know how y'all did. Today's price action was crazy, so I'm curious to hear how y'all did as well. Wasn't a great day for me, mentally, emotionally, but let me know how y'all did. If you want to join me on my journey, please subscribe, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow. After I finished recording the ending of my video and edited it, I saw this and I almost entered this trade, this fair value gap, to take it to this high. And I'm so glad that I didn't, even though it would have been a quick $200 gain. I'm so glad that I didn't, because that would have been just over trading. The reason why I wanted to enter this is because of this fair value gap, this displaced order block, and to me this was good enough conviction to enter this, as well as this inverse fair value gap here, which is completely in line with this fair value gap, and to take it to this high. And that would have been a good scalping trade, but you know what? Like I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to scalp for these short positions anymore. I'd rather catch these moves here. Like this move here, it took liquidity, order block, changing the state of delivery, right here. Enter. At the close of this candle, up. That would have been a quick. This would have been a good trade here. Taking it to these relative equal highs. That's a 2 to 6 and this is a 2.65 R trade and only a 34 tick stop loss. This would have been a really great trade. And if you were ambitious, you could have taken it up to here. Which is 5.4. All right, let's go back into my Apex 50K evaluation account. I feel like I didn't explain my executions well, but the reason why I entered this one here is because it held this order block, and then when price drew down into this fair value gap, I added here. I added 2 more here, and then I realized that I was overexposed, so I sold 3 here, and I was way too confident and entered these contracts here. Took it into this fair value gap. I entered 4 contracts here because of this divergence on the William %R, so I took 4 more contracts here, way overconfident, and then sold the rest over here, and that resulted in me getting this 50K funded account. But yeah, analysis is over. This video is done.